And with that, I would just like to thank you all for another good week of business. Can you believe it? 17 in a row with positive numbers across the board. You'd almost think these numbers were unsustainable, and yet here we are. How do we like that? Not as proud as I am to contractually be your overlord, there is one little thing. See, if things are looking as fine and dandy at this company as they are, we aren't getting that tax break that'll let me take 3 months in the Caribbean. So the bean counters in finance have told me that I have until Monday to fire at least one of you.
You're going first.
Okay, fire me! Take the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, did I say you could talk amongst yourselves? Now I could just close my eyes, spin around in a circle, and fire whoever I end up pointing at, and while that is usually fun to do with people on the bottom floor of this business, it feels a bit too economically risky to pull off in present company. So, what I'll do is dismiss all of you with some homework for next week. See, the animations department is putting the final few touches on our next big multi-entry franchise. Da-da-da-da! Dragons!
Boss, I thought we were calling it How to Train Your Dragon, because that's kind of the book series that we're associating it with, even if it's got an entirely original plot, and some characters that weren't in the book, and Stoic is a complete reverse of his book character.
Steve, I did warn you not 60 seconds ago that I was about to fire one of you, and you still choose to make a big thing out of this.
No, I just...
You can have this argument, or you can have your job stability until Monday, Steve. Which is it gonna be? That's what I thought. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, dragons. Now, we plan to commercialize this thing as much as possible because, let's be real, a fantasy story about dragon-riding teens setting out to defeat the evil baddies is a future classic in the making. Think of it, we'll make billions! We'll sell dragons action figures, dragons clothing items, dragons deodorant, dragons breakfast cereal, beanie caps and Funko Pops, soft drinks, hot drinks, energy drinks, breath mints. But above all else, marketing feels we should make a video game. So that's going to be your homework for the weekend. To find a developer who you think is up to the task given how I've just described said movie. And it looks like that's all we have time for today. See you for a special meeting at 8 sharp on Monday. Remember to do your homework and don't forget our company motto, team works, make the dream works. And if they don't, there's no you in team. Note to editing, remember to add crickets. Editing here. How about you go fuck yourself? Protagonist wife asks protagonist how his day at work was. Well, we were told that we have until Monday to find a developer who can make a tie-in game for our next big movie. But I'm an executive who considers creativity to be a waste of human resources and have done so for 3 decades, so I have no idea where to start looking. Protagonist wife wonders why protagonist does not ask his son, who is very into video games. He is? Protagonist wife calls protagonist neglectful and says this is a good excuse for father-son time. Are you winning, son? Can't talk, Dad. I'm trying not to die to this boss here. Say, that game you're playing, what's it about? Well, it's sort of a rip-off of Avatar: The Last Airbender in that over here you've got this chosen one who used to be 12 years old, you've got the love interest and the comic relief characters here and here. The chosen one has to master 4 different elements and some all-powerful mystical thing that basically causes all evil baddies in 1,000-foot radius to think twice about not being tiny little hot chick gem pieces. It also has some nonsense about the balance between good and evil and how he's the ultimate balance in all of this. Yeah, that's fine and all, son, but did I hear you say that this was about teenage dragons defeating the evil baddies who turn out to be another dragon? Yes. What you have just seen is a recreation of events the way I imagined they must have happened the first time I booted up How to Train Your Dragon for the PS3 and saw this familiar loading screen. This video is the culmination of a long and convoluted timeline, but to restate it as well and officially as I can, on the 1st of February 2022, yes, that's how far back I can trace this insanity, I saw a fan highlights compilation about Wayne Radio TV playing Arthur and the Invisibles. and didn't think much more about it. It was a video of genuine funny person Wayne being tortured by a bad PS2 game. Something did feel vaguely familiar, but I chose not to think more about it. Then, on the 2nd of November of the same year, I saw another fan highlights about Wayne Radio TV playing Arthur and the Invisibles, and for some reason, this one triggered some amount of brain usage. After I'd finished playing this game. See, because of the weird way I've recorded these last few videos, I didn't really know when I went to start this for the first time, but yes, this is another Strange Dragonflies game. In fact, it's one of the last games they ever made, which typically means they'll have either gone too hard on trying to revitalize themselves, or it's just the reheated leftovers of last week's family lasagna. Based on the title of this video, take a qualified guess. How obviously some elements were borrowed from the one other of their games I'd played at the time, take a qualified guess as to which one that is, combined with rewatching the aforementioned Wayne Radio TV highlights video, may or may not have been what sparked the recent let's go on a journey through the Asterix games to see how it all eventually ended up as whatever this game is. And I know exactly what you're gonna say, because it'll be a variation of what one of my friends told me when I was coaxed into talking about this in the post-D&D hangout one night. And as a general rule, I do agree with this statement. Reusing assets in game development is perfectly fine. My qualifier being as long as you do it right. Look at games like Fallout New Vegas, Portal, or if you found this channel the way you're most likely to, sure, look at Dawn of the Dragon. New Vegas is basically an extensive Fallout 3 mod, the energy ball in Portal was taken from the Combine of Half-Life 2, several props, sound effects and the whole of the button overlay catalog in Spyro was taken from Asterix at the Olympic Games. My counterpoint shall be the same to you as it was to my friend group. Fallout New Vegas, Portal, and Dawn of the Dragon are all at least kinda good games. Guess which one requires the qualifier? How to Train Your Dragon PS3 isn't. And to explain why, I think it's easier to just roll the tape and I'll butt in every now and then to provide commentary. Da 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 da. Please note what I'm doing with this joke. I was going to say stop me when those, when that logo scroll starts seeming a little bit familiar, because boy howdy does it actually set a good tone for the rest of this game. Right. Well, we're on the main menu, so I see no reason not to just jump straight into the story mode, where we will instantly be greeted to a cutscene.
What the? Oh, hello! I thought you were crashing our party. We're about to celebrate Thursday. After our unmerciful defeat of the Red Death, we mark this day a holiday. Our Thursday culminates at the big
Thursday is apparently a book thing. So, I can't legally make too many jokes about it, because then I would disrespect the franchise or whatever.
The headstrong Thorstens, forceful Jorgensens, adventurous Ingermans, and the skillful Hofferson clan.
Slow down.
Being deemed the bravest is a coveted title. Any Viking boy or girl in their right mind would slay to have.
I'm the boss! Got that, Natter? I won! And that's just a preview of how I'll be impressing the crowd in the tournament today.
May the best Viking win!
Great choice.
And anyway, here we are at the character selection, where we can choose one of two characters to play from. We can play either as Hiccup or Astrid.
Okay, let's get a move on.
And here's the thing, you might be thinking, well, hold on, certain aspects of this game, namely the texture work and so on,
Okay,
that seems a little bit familiar, doesn't it?
Yes, it does! And for exactly that reason, because that has some implications about how the rest of the game works, guess what? We're going with Astrid, because that means
Okay,
chances
let's get a
are
move on.
she's likely to have higher damage numbers, lingering hitboxes that somehow break the game. She's also likely to be able to bypass entire
A good
combat
decision is
segments. In short, we're going with Astrid.
Terrific choice, if I do say so myself. I'm in it to win it.
Okay, that was a bit... I'm not sure what happened with the animation after that. Okay, also don't mind the bit where it almost constantly will say compiling shaders at the bottom left. It's called RPCS3, which, fun fact, RPCS3 doesn't know that this game exists. So, that's interesting.
So, you want to enter the Thursday tournament? Well, the entrance to the arena is right over there. However, a scrawny dragon won't be in time. Here are some items to get into fighting shape. You'll want to run along to the dragon's den to take care of your dragon. Give the items to the dragon.
But we want to run along to the dragon's den. What sort of business idea are we proposing that will automatically get our dragon into bed? Well, hold on. Actually, I think it's much easier if I just show you. So basically get it to max health and we'll have max lives. Got it. That's not all that difficult. And oh boy, we've got to... Well, great. And now we wait. With the prospect of bar management. Oh boy, do I love it when games are like this. I also like the very slow tutorializing we've got going on. Food items increase the food bar, you don't say. I mean, the game might as well be doing it for me, what doesn't it? It's not really leaving a lot to the everything, is it? Great, we have dragon customization. And more unreasonably slow tutorializing. So if we wanted to, we could make Toothless look like a Parasaurolophus. That's interesting. Interesting, bold choice of customization there. And I gotta level up our... Again, another element that seems familiar, don't it? We have to level up our dragons. I mean, at this point I will have made the joke already, but I'm just gonna continue doing this, because it's fun to me in the moment. Shut up. Wait, which button did I press? Hold on. Okay, I've just got to get real close. And then I can kill chickens. Well, let the genocide begin. You may also notice some of the things on the ground, and you've just picked it up. Effects might also be familiar. Which is just making this all the more interesting.
Fish, anyone?
Yep, can go around. That's good. Good modeling. Let's just go around and rub everyone in the village blind. Let's just tell you what, this is riveting gameplay. Of the sort that you only get on this channel.
This is what everyone has subscribed for. I hope you're fucking happy with your life choices. See, the thinking is, if I just rub everyone of the everything, my netter's got to like some of it, right? I mean, that's got to be how it works.
Stop eyeing me.
That feels not in character for Snotloud at all, but I'm not gonna question it. The game designers clearly have more understanding of this than I do.
Brisk day, isn't it?
Ready for a good dragon fight? I am.
It's also, it seems like they've got some of the voice actors from the first movie, but far from all of them. Like, that was almost definitely Jay Baruchel. But,
Yes, good caretaker you are. I think you're ready.
no, wrong button. Now, how to recipe.
Before entering the tournament arena, you're going to need to train that dragon.
Hey! Roll credits! Well, kind of.
Your dragon awaits you there. By the way, your dragon will always automatically follow you for training, fights, or whatever you have to do.
Oh, we're going into a cave by the waterfall. That also seems familiar in some ways. Yuck. Anyway, our mission to rob everyone continues. Fish legs!
You get stronger when you train. My head is bigger than my heart. Hope I'll do well in the tournament. Yes, you can be my friend. You have nice teeth. Don't worry, I won't step on your foot. I need a nap.
Well, in that case, I won't hold you up any longer. Oh boy. A tap square mini-game thing. I wonder where I've seen that before. What we got here? Anything I can interact with? At least not yet. And I don't know if I ever will. I should clarify, I did play this a little bit, just to, you know, check if it worked in the past. And surprisingly enough, it did. Like I said, our PS3 doesn't recognize this game, but it works. I'm guessing that's because the only other game I have, one of the two other games I have on our PS3 that are genuinely listed as playable, is the game that very much so shares engine and assets with this one. And that is green, that is playable, that is the everything. So really it shouldn't come as a surprise that this game is also in as working a state as it is. Especially considering that game is also a lot more ambitious than this is, I must say. The Wild Zone. Wait, is that then where the wild things are? Now, what the hell does that mean? Were Vikings used to train that way? I thought the whole point was that, well, these were at least kind of the first Vikings to fly dragons. I don't think there was an established history of that happening up until recently. The fuck are you on about, game? Right. Fuck it, let's tutorialize myself.
Fight!
So up, down, left, right. Up, up, down, down. Left, right, left, right. Game, don't interrupt me when I'm inputting the Konami code. Right, so square is light blows, triangle is heavy blows. Uh-huh, so far so not used elsewhere at all. So, you will also notice the bit where I smack my enemies and then I make gems fall out of them and the sound that they make. Again, not reused anywhere else at all, and has nothing to do with why this game seemingly works. Likewise, a combo mechanic. Ooh. Blow fire with R1. That button has been moved because R2 is now a dodge button. Sorry.
Here's more for you.
Instantly I heard breathe fire and I pressed the R2 button anyway. God, I'm an idiot. I know, game, I've noticed I'm being a dum-dum. I've just finished making a joke about it, for fuck's sakes. Again, they call it firestones, but it is just mana crystals. And also they're the wrong color, they should be green. Alright, well, let's get some of the not so fun stuff out with.
Come on.
And that, as far as I can tell, is the template
Oh,
for this
don't
game.
get up
It's
on
just
my
dragon
account.
fighting. But hey, you know what? We shall give this game its fair dues.
Ready?
Which means, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to 100% this game as well, don't I?
A real Viking.
That's what it's gonna end up being, isn't it? Listen, I'm no How to Train Your Dragon expert, but I'm pretty damn sure this game being centered on dragon fights is kind of anti the message of all of the movies.
Here's more.
And the final tutorial for now, then we can go back and take care of our dragon's health and things.
Dragon, you sure learn quickly. Come on. I need to go back and train it harder.
Well, that was fast. I just hit every attack perfectly. That'll do.
Eat my fire, dragon.
Great. That's all we can do. That's also handy to know that everything on the island respawns. I should note that this is about as far as I've ever played. Just because I didn't want to spoil how the tournament.
You have a big mouth.
Thank you. Do I really not have any carrots? Huh. Interesting. Oh boy, and here comes the bit where we build our D&D characters. This is a strength. We're building a barbarian here. And then we want to go... I think we want to spec a little bit into stamina. That'll be fine. And a talent tree. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck would I find carrots? Carrots? Are you over here somewhere? I know you're trying to direct me to Stoic game, but I don't... These are turnips. Where would the carrots be? Someone shout if you see carrots. They're gonna be up here somewhere, aren't they? Yes, here we go. Now we can finally begin our Bugs Bunny Lost in Time playthrough. I need to make some recipes, need to make some roast chicken. Well, that's great. Needed to only make one. And now we can go talk to Stoic. Tony Scott for us.
Your dragon is ready for its first tournament. Go ahead and enter the arena.
Now it's time for tournamenting. This is part of the game I've not played before either, so that'll be interesting.
This is the Snotlout tournament. You must battle your way through the participants and defeat the leader, Snotlout of the Jorgensen clan. They're loud, relentless warriors who excel at weapon throwing. Come on, let's move on to the next fight.
Huh. Been very creative with naming all of these people. And this then is where the game becomes Warpath Jurassic Park. Ow. Ow. Why do I have a feeling that quick hits are the way to go once again?
Chew on this.
Ow. You fucking bitch. That's right, get snapped.
KO!
Oh great, we're against the Night Fury. This is gonna be interesting.
Flames are up.
You may also notice again some sound effects that are definitely heard elsewhere.
Flames are up.
How was this the more difficult fight?
KO!
That was almost too easy. Ah! You son of a... God damn it, you bitch. You absolute fuck of a bitch. Ta-da!
KO!
Quick sting and that'll do it. Right, well I guess we're fighting Snotlout. Monstrous Nightmare. Here we go. Oh, we have a cutscene. What's this? Unexpected game.
I'm gonna crush you, wimp!
Great Snotlout model, everyone. Ow.
Hungry for more? Eat this!
That was also a sound effect I recognized.
KO!
I mean, the fight choreography isn't bad.
Victory!
It's just I think the game could do with being about more,
Snotlout is beaten.
which I think is thankfully, ooh.
You guys saw that, right? I was winning till I twisted my foot and let him claim victory.
Twisting your foot is the worst.
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah, no need to dwell on it. I got a plan, so next time I'll win for sure. I'm too good, too strong, too...
You, yeah.
Yeah, you. Are you swiping the dragon's food? You know we need it to train the dragons.
No, I'm just bulking up.
Yes, he's swiping the food. Isn't that what it looks like?
I was asking him, not you.
Why do you have to hear the answer from him?
I don't have to answer that.
Well, I can answer all I want.
Not if you want to
Could
live.
one of you cut the rope?
I'll do it.
No, I'll do it.
Maybe I should spend some time practicing for the championship.
Huh. That sure was a cutscene. Interesting.
Seems the dragon's food is missing. Scrounge me up some items, and I'll cook up something that'll knock the scales off your dragon. You may need to head off to the wild zone to fetch me some of these items. Take a look at this list, and hurry, for it's all picked over.
Can I add another dragon to my team? Right. Well, this relatively simple game has just gotten a little bit more complex. This was sort of an unexpected development, I will be honest. That was fast. Do we do training first or do we do... fuck. Well, I think the wild zone is open, so I'm not sure what that's about. I guess we shall find out in just a moment.
See that? It used to be a bridge to the wild zone. If you borrow 3 tools from the villagers, I can fix it.
Uh-huh. So talk to villagers, get tools. Got it. Once we're done tipping stones for items. Also, we need to train more because I've unlocked new training and I need to level my dragon up. Or as one might say, I need to train my dragon. Which, now that I think about it, definitely doesn't sound like a euphemism for masturbating, does it? Yeah, we've leveled up again.
Ready? Fight!
Oh, Jesus. Okay, what the fuck is the point of this? Is that while it's doing its thing? No, it can be. It just has to use it to defeat my opponent.
Fight!
What the fuck am I supposed to do, game?
Dragon, you sure learned quickly.
Okay, so it's just a matter of me having to be a little bit closer. Can I say though, a feather nether, a feathered nether, that is a look. What the fuck did I do last time that was right?
You want more of the same? Woohoo!
Okay, that's another one, so it has to be basically at the same time.
Out of my way!
Gotcha. That was the thing it wanted me to know. I have to press the buttons at pretty much the same time.
Bye-bye.
Would have been useful to, you know, have any sort of indication that that was what you wanted me to do, game, but okay.
I need to go back and train it harder. I'm good. I'm good.
It is extremely finicky, though.
I'm a good commander.
Timing is so fucking finicky. Because if you're like a split second late, fuck you, you're not passing this.
ashes.
Also, I thought something toothless was the last of the Night Furies. Hence the whole Light Fury thing.
All this training will pay off in the tournament.
I will also say, to this game's kind of credit, it seems like sort of every single button combination you
Flames
can
and more
press
flames.
is a combo. You just need to, you know, learn it and all that.
I'm a natural. Come on!
Yay! We've completed
Crash and burn!
Stage 2 of Dragon Training. So now I feel like we really should get back to the village and do things. And on the way there, sure, why not, let's rub everyone blind once again. Because that's what this game has to offer for gameplay. Fishlegs.
I just found a tool. You can have it. Yes, you can be my friend.
Fishlegs found a tool. It's nondescript tools. Is there anything interesting up here? There's a person. Collect 40 chickens. Okay. Here goes the great chicken hunt. This honestly feels just like Jaws the video game. And I'm saying this with as much respect for the franchise as I can, but that's not it. There's a reason I'm playing it. It's called the whole skit that I made at the beginning. That's it. That's literally it. Well, and also I'm kind of somewhat contemplating doing a whole like back catalog of this developer, just because fuck it, I need things to do.
I'd speak to Goblin.
What do you need? Oh, I have one for you.
Great, so there's the tools all done. Just need the chickens and the everything else.
Ready for a good dragon fight? I am.
That's nice, Hiccup, but I'm kind of busy doing the chores of everyone in the village. Well, sort of. I'm stealing everyone's food to feed my dragon. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the chickens do respawn somewhere just as soon as they're out of... Well, I was gonna say out of view, but maybe there's like a couple zones, something. Well, once you go too far away, and you're in another zone, and then chickens in zone 1 will respawn. Or maybe it's literally just hide behind the rock and wait for them to respawn. Where did you come from? You're a new chicken. Come on, just a couple more chicks. There we go. And now, just return for a recipe. Not sure why this guy wants to meet all the way out here, but sure. Also, huh. I wonder when this is going to become a relevant game mechanic to open doors. Anyway, Dragon, first we need to get you taken care of. Probably let's catch just a few more chickens just to be on the safe side. Already 10% completed. Short game, but that's fine by me. Right, back to the village. Now I have to go to the Wild Zone. Now this I'm kind of excited for because I haven't been to the Wild Zone, so I don't know what that's all about.
For you, I'm handy and can fix bridges, or you'd never make it to the Wild Zone.
I see how you can fix bridges just by standing there talking about how good a bridge fixer you are. Alright. Well, here we go. Of course with the fucking cinematic camera angles. That do nothing but complicate everything. I mean, it is a PS3 game after all. Enter the cave to play exciting challenges with your dragon. I think we shall do that then.
Stop. Zoom in. Compare.
Oh, what a sweet summer's child I was in the summer of 23. Gotta be kidding me. Is the Wild Zone just more of what the normal game is like? Well, more of what the normal game is like, but with more confusing geometry. Or geography, so... God damn it, I can't speak. And also somewhat unsettling music. Don't entirely know why, but okay. Squirrel! Squirrel, kill it! Astrid, you... I forgot why we even went out here. What are we actually doing? Other than completing our side quest. Hopefully, eventually, at one point. Oh yes, the challenge cave. Probably go investigate that, shouldn't we? Well, be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed in this section of the world. If for nothing else, then because there was an opportunity here for these developers to make a throwback reference to one of their earlier titles. And it seems like they decided not to do that. So that's honestly a little bit disappointing. Okay, so... I see.
I like what you're doing.
See what we're doing, game?
I like what you're doing.
Effect that one up, yeah.
Now that's my solution.
Jesus. Huh. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll try again. Why, okay, apparently I'm not. Apparently I'm not allowed to do that. Go on to the next level, so we shall do the looping race instead, and I shall find out how good this one is. Huh. Well, look at that, more reused sound effects. You know, I'm starting to question my own bet that I had in the beginning, because now I'm not sure if I got the timeline right. I'm starting to now question if it wasn't, like, Activision knew that this game was going to be a thing and they decided, you know what, we need to give the team some practice. So I guess in some ways this answers the question of what if The Legend of Spyro but Speedway. Not gonna lie, this has made the game a lot bit better. Just a bit where you actually get to fly your dragon. Which is, you know, one of the things that dragons do. Oh boy, and we're back here. We still need to find the things for the side quest. Which I could swear would be somewhere in the wild zone. Because reasons of how game design works. But, I'm guessing maybe not? Must be the merchant then? Question mark? Oh right, I forgot. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Well...
Barrel obliterate. Barrel obliterate. Barrel breaking is my gift.
More barrels. Barrels. Come here, barrels, and be destroyed.
Barrel breaking is my gift. Barrel obliterate. Barrel obliterate. Barrel obliterate.
Right, so anyway, where were we going? In the Fish Lakes tournament. Got it. And we're back. More barrels to smash. Because boy howdy do I love collecting useless items.
breaking is my gift.
And that's good, Astrid. It's fortunate that you're this good at breaking barrels, considering how much of the game so far has been spent breaking barrels.
Barrel breaking is my gift.
There's a joke about that in there somewhere. Turnip. Turnip. I know the game probably expects me to get another dragon, but I mean, if I cannot, then I won't. Just because, fuck it. Which reminds me, I didn't do the speccing up of my dragon. I forgot to... When I leveled up, I forgot to assign my ability score an improvement. Yes, that's apparently what this video has devolved into. It's me making lame-ass D&D jokes. If I can live with it, you're not the one having to play this. Oh boy. We got a lot of points to spend now. I mean, I can just add maximum to strength, and I don't think... well, I mean, that would be nice, but we'll probably get there. Shall we try to enter the tournament? And we've broken a few more barrels because side quest reasons.
Barrel obliterate.
Maybe it'll remind me what it is I need to get.
I love my crops.
No.
I love my crops. I love my crops.
Just wants to talk about crops all day. What a freak. Not a lot of magnesium, is there? In this whole wide world. Short side note. I don't know if I'm proud of or disappointed in past me, but as far as I can tell, at no point throughout this whole side quest did I refer to the white powder-looking substance I'm supposed to collect as cocaine as a joke. You know what? Fuck it, let's get another dragon. But which one, oh, which one do we get? Should we get ourselves a monstrous nightmare just for shits and giggles?
Barrel breaking is my gift.
You know, I'm kinda tempted to. Fuck it. Monstrous nightmare. Well, there's a whole cutscene to it. Really? Really, game? You just... wow. You're just gonna do me like that? That you in fact can't fly around the world in this game? Like, we know for a fact that this engine can handle just flying around in an open grassy field area. This is a thing that's pretty well established. Right, well, you know what? Let's go tend to our monstrous nightmare. Then let's go train it up, and then let's try if we can't finish off the side quest, and then we can do things with the tournament. And then I did that. For the next 35 fucking minutes, nothing interesting happens. These are the only two vaguely interesting pieces of footage. That out of fire sound effect is also definitely taken from elsewhere. It's funny because it's almost like the further I get into this game, the more it feels like really what happened contrary to the bit I've done at the beginning, is Activision knew that they were gonna get this, and they were like, right, we need a developer for this, and we need to give them a little bit of training. So for that we shall buy the entire Spyro IP, and we shall make them make the third game in the Legend trilogy. It's starting to feel more and more like that's what happened. Come on, I can just cheese this. Yep, I cheesed it. Well done. And that's me done for. I'm actually kind of dreading having to fucking animate that whole skit at the beginning. Especially now that I've sort of developed a different theory, but I'm sticking with it. I'm not one to let my bits go to waste, believe me. And if you don't want to believe me, you can ask, will anyone in my D&D group? So, one day, that's exactly what I did. And I think I should make absolutely certain that I definitely asked them their honest opinion. I didn't, and this is entirely hypothetically, ask them to come up with bits that would go in a roast of me that I could then rewrite into a coherent speech. And then that, for various complicated reasons, ended up taking longer than I was comfortable with from an I want to get this video done with at some point perspective. So I had to resort to taking myself to a bad place one night before sleep. That is, in absolutely no way whatsoever, what ended up happening. And sarcasm is definitely impossible to convey over the internet. Anyway, here we go. Fuck you, you worthless fat prick with your stupid, oh, I think I'm getting some sense of self-worth from uploading funny YouTube videos about PS2 games. Well, newsflash, Captain Bacon, nobody gives a shit. The only proven track record you have is one of everything you do is somehow even more pathetic and a bigger disappointment than you are. When was the last time you organized any sort of event that didn't end in 2/3 of people not showing up? That's how much of a nothing you are. Anyone who does engage with you forgets you're a person after 10 minutes. You want to know why we let you play D&D with us twice a week? It's because we find it funny just how much of a sad loner you are. And we're sorry, but we said your jokes were funny earlier. If you auditioned for a talent show, you wouldn't even make the compilation of funny bad auditions they use to signify the passage of time. That's how not funny you are. Wow, I thought these people were my friends. But if they really are my friends, then why did they have to deal with this much emotional damage? And then how come the game still dealt more of it? We'll play a round of Pimp My Dragon, shall we? Alright. Well, if we must. I know exactly what we're doing with this poor thing. It is the thing that breathes fire, after all. Do I go for an actual purple or do I go for... sort of, where is it? I think let's go for like here, but then yeah, this works. Sure. You know what? For this one, let's just go as nuts as possible. No, wait. Well, Audrey, I think I found where Dragons to Nine Realms got its hornless nightmare from. You're welcome. That reminds me of I forget which one it is, but there's one of the Stitch TV show, Lilo and Stitch spin-off. At least that's the one I'm reminded of. I know for a fact that there will be people who are reminded of something else. And you shall be welcome to leave those what you're reminded of in the comments, but I shall also be welcome to delete your comment. So beware of that. Ta-da! It's my dragon. Can you all tell what I tried to do? Just, you know, briefly let the villagers restock. And more barrel breaking shall commence. There we go. Now I can return to the shady dealer. I can return to my dealer and I can get my reward. That doesn't sound at all like this guy is out. I mean, again, this guy is literally as far like out of view of the village as he can get.
Barrel obliterate.
I'm not saying he's dealing drugs to children, but... And donezo. I'll just have to get back in haste at the speed. Dev. Me fast, run back. Hurry up, time limit, 2 minutes. Do wonder what I'm doing this for though. Like, I'm trying not to expect that there'll be a story beat about this, but I kind of want there to be, just the stranger, or the strange person at the edge of the village. Carrots cup. Oh. Well, that's handy. We just got to go get some carrots. Which we can just steal from Miss Jenkins's front yard. Now this would be the last, but I might as well finish up. And Miss Jenkins' carrots grow in a jiffy anyway. I think she might be spiking them with something. I don't think these are safe for human consumption. Tournament time! Time to reach the next checkpoint of the game. Oh shit. Don't try to go for flares and don't, yeah, these fighters are too quick to do the charge fire. Okay, that's kind of a cool Night Fury. I mean, it's edgy as shit, but sometimes, you know, that's fine. Oh great, so now I get to the point where I have to fight them multiple times. Just to, you know, pat the game time out a bit. I would also kind of be surprised if their debris on the floor tech isn't borrowed from a previous game they did. I would honestly not be surprised.
You want more? Impressive! Very! How much pummeling can one dragon take? Get out of my way!
KO!
Oh boy. But now I should just sub in. Yep.
Fight!
Get out of my way! Chew on this! Look at your flaming! Bombs away!
KO!
Good job. The fuck am I gonna call you?
Bombs away!
Put some muscle in it!
Flames are us! Look at your flaming!
Yeah, no, that isn't worth it. I'm getting a pounding while I'm waiting for them to allow me to do my charged flame. Oh boy. First fight against a Grunkle. I have no idea how Grunkles work. So that's slightly terrifying.
Get out of my way! Chew on this!
Well, I mean, something has remained the same. Light attacks are the way to go. Simply because of the speed at which you can attack them. Alright, what the f... Is that second one also a Grunkle? Or what am I seeing here?
Ready?
Okay, fair enough.
Look at your flaming! Bombs away! Get out of my way! How much bubbling can one dragon take? Bombs away! Don't mess with an angry dragon!
Hold it.
Get out of my way! Feel the heat! Get out of my way!
Does it feel hot?
Yay! Bombs away! Chew on this!
I know how to fight, you know.
Double death. I felt... Oh, for God's sakes. You're not supposed to do this, you're on the new cable. We've done the playthrough where that's a thing.
You okay there, fish legs?
Sure. No, yeah, I kind of lost a fight, but I am A-okay.
You sure? How many fingers am I holding up?
2...
Sorry, fish guy.
Do you see those purpley stars too? Oh, guess I should eat before the championship.
What is Snotlout up to? Because motherfucker is definitely up to something.
It looks as if the stable doors were left open and your dragons escaped. You need to find them. Check around to see if anyone saw anything.
Well, that's helpful.
You Vikings should put your dragons on a leash. They're running amok in the wild zone.
Ooh. Might we finally be getting the sort of gameplay that I was expecting the Wild Zone to have? Because that would be hella neat. I can't chop his dick off. I'm disappointed in you, game. Oh wait, actually no, I'm not disappointed in you, because being able to chop Snotlout's dick off would require that he had one to begin with. Fish legs, please, be helpful.
There are a lot of dragons around. Hope I'll do well in the tournament.
Not helpful, fish legs. You know, I wonder if something's ever going to happen over there, considering that's the camera the game goes to. Or maybe it's just a mask to loading. That's probably it. Here, dragons, 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 dragons.
I found these dragons, and a Viking can't have too many. Willing to fight for your dragons? Winner gets them, scales and all. If you want to do battle, go fetch yourself a new dragon.
Great. Thank you. So get a new dragon, train that up, and then fight. Great. Wonderful. Alright, well, here we go. Off to the impound, sorry. Alright, well, here we go. Off to the docks of San Fierro to check what's on the import list today. You know what? Fuck it, just because it is How to Train Your Dragon. We should probably try for a Night Fury. And because I want to see this cutscene. Well, that was easy. And now we shall go and get it healed up first. Then we shall train, and train, and train. And intermittently I shall also, go back and heal. Because that's the gameplay loop of this game, apparently. Oh, well, that was easy. 80 bucks. Finally. Finally a challenge worthy of my time. Oh god, it's just on... Can you start to tell that this game is desperately padding for time? With just how many times you have to go through this fucking tutorial.
Out of my way! All this training will pay off in the tournament.
Yeah, I'm sorry that there isn't much else going on. This is literally all the game
Don't
is.
get up on my account.
Because you couldn't just have, you know, dragons join your team that were already a little bit practiced.
I'm sure.
I saw you there, game. You forgot for a brief moment that I wasn't supposed to have this. Or I was supposed to have my other dragons, didn't you? Oh boy, 18 points. We can get maximum speed. Yes. All of the speed. Off to the what's the zone called? The wild zone. Not the danger zone, unfortunately. Off to the wild zone to get our dragons back. Because Lord knows that Astrid needs us to catch sheep. Have to go and fight the scum that lurks over in this very elaborate maze that is the wild zone. I say that it's not a maze. It's a straight fucking line with a little bit of diverging paths. That's all there is to it. Also, these side quests are ass. Ooh, I gotta go to the wild zone and tip over these rocks so I can get the things. And how do I get the things? I press square a few times. Wow. Engaging gameplay. I mean, the wild zone does at least have some pretty okay music. I like the sort of hauntingly beautiful vibe it's got. I just wish the rest of the area was, you know, living up to that. Rather than just being fetch quests the zone. Oh yeah, this bitch. I've been training up and modifying my dragon a little bit. In anticipation of this encounter. So, it should be, ready. I also tried to go for something with, the dragon's visuals. It didn't really work out, so it kind of ended up becoming something else instead. A much more safe for work reference. Alright, what do you have to say?
Not a bad looking new dragon. Let's go.
Oh boy. Game? I feel like this is where you should show me where my dragon is. Why can I not see my dragon on screen? What's going on with that? Yeah, that's that's my new... I bet you can tell what I was going for and how it ended up becoming a blood dragon. Bitch. Get fucking murdered. Well, that was simple enough. I don't know why I overtrained my dragon like this, but...
1, 2, 3? You've got more dragons than I've had toes lost in battle.
Huh. Very insightful comment there. So I guess this is where the wild battles take place. It's not like a... I think last time I played this, because spoiler alert, this is a new recording day. I think last time I played, I said something along the lines of, this is where I expected it to become a Pokemon game. Game's really insistent on not making that happen, isn't it? Which, honestly... yeah, big disappoint. Still. Could have been so nice to have just, you know, okay, you start out in the village, you get introduced, you complete your first tournament, great. Now the world is open. Here's, like, I don't know, 10 square miles of area in which new dragons can be found and you can randomly battle them and, you know, all of that. Instead, no, this is as much... this is as condensed a game as you can get. Right, well, we completed a new side quest, so let's go back to the person. Before we go back home and take care of our dragons. Because they've probably not been treated all that well, let's be honest. Yeah, no. They are real bad.
Nice horn. Hope it doesn't rain.
Right, well, that's you done for the bit. Does bring up a good point, though. Why the fuck does it never rain in Berg? They say that it does in the first movie. Well, in all of them, pretty much, I think. And yet, no rain. Why? Game and movies. So, like that. No, no. Right. Sure, fine. You know what? You can get a roast chicken, why not? Then you'll be fine. Then I've just got to find out what's going on with sicknesses. Gobber! As ever. As ever, Gobber is here to answer all of our questions and problems.
What a relief! You found your dragons! This time, don't lose them. Look at your dragons. Scrawny, weak, and in no shape to fight. Fret not. I have a secret healing recipe to revive your dragons. The ingredients to my healing recipe won't be a secret for long. If you don't have the items, you can find them on the island, or check with the shopkeeper.
Great. We need more ginger roots, that's the problem. Well, you see,
The shop is close by.
I refuse to buy.
If I were the shopkeeper, I'd have all those items. Find his shop.
And because I refuse to buy things, that means we must go back into the wild zone to complete challenges with the blood dragon. I mean, that's not the BD I wanted it to be, for reasons of jokes. But I guess I'll have to take it. Wild zone, wild zone. Wonky camera placement. Well, technically I don't have to do these, right? So I could just... I mean, I still win, because it's only on novice difficulty. Yeah, there we go. Gobberigoo.
Good, the items. I'll have this ready right away. Your dragons have a clean bill of health and are free to fight in a tournament.
Donut tournament, yay! How much do we want to bet that the final tournament is actually against the other hero character? How much? Because I am taking bets, apparently. Let me guess, those are challenge items. They probably are, aren't they? Ah well, kerosene it is. And now if I just do... this... all of my dragons are back to top health, top things. Great. So now I've just got to go and train the two of them. And also now I'm really low on supplies. Fucking hell. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, there's a trophy for doing this. What the f... really need to do some more gardening work up here. I mean, I should also do some more gardening work in the very real garden that I have. This is my substitute, fuck you. Second thought, you know what, I bet we can win the tournament with the dragons as they are, especially because I have one that is at least full level. It'll be fine. Think, what could possibly go wrong? Oh boy. They've got... huh. You know what? We're gonna find out how this pans out, okay?
Ready? Fight!
Show 'em what you're made of. You want more?
That went well. One down, two to go. Come on, badass. Let's go. Oh no, it's a Grunkle. Grunkles are the ones that I haven't figured out.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way!
Especially because Grunkles, anytime they take hits, they just do that. Okay. One more Grunkle to go, and I've got... I want to call it 2 1/4 dragon to go. I'm kind of liking my odds. Especially if I can get in some good hits like that. Ta-da! Didn't even need the one dragon. Now see, if I do that, then all else being equal, if we're both down to one dragon, then I should have the advantage with sort of pretend Spyro here. That'll be fine.
Ready? Fight!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Chew on this!
You did not just do that.
Out of my way! Bombs away! Chew on this!
That was another sound effect. I don't know if I called that one out before, but that was definitely a Spyro sound effect.
You want more?
Come on now. Get him.
That dragon is very scary.
Chew on this! You want more? Feel the heat!
Ta-da! First one down. Now I just do this all over again.
Bombs away! You want more?
Oh boy.
They're relentless.
Get out of my way! Bombs away!
There's some skill to be had here.
Flames are up! Watch the flames!
Oh, you fuck.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Chew on this!
There we go, and... Dunzo. Now there's just a 7th level nightmare. Also known as the Island Campaign, am I right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, that joke wasn't funny and neither am I. Know what? Fuck it. Let's punch way the fuck above our weight. And make this as difficult for ourselves as possible.
Ready? Fight!
Oh boy, this might actually be kinda difficult.
Chew on this!
It's because those sons of bitches are blocking all the time. Is the problem. I mean, I could just press triangle to win.
You want more?
That works, I guess. Just triangle to win.
Ready? Fight!
Ow. You son of a bitch. There, now the shield is broken. Which means their blocking will be less effective for now.
They're relentless.
You want more? You want more?
And that's how I won, taking barely a hit. It's called go on the offensive.
Ready? Fight!
Chew on this! Show 'em what you're made of! Chew on this! Get out of my way!
Ow! That's gotta hurt.
Ow. You motherfuck. How dare you use strategy at me?
More power than I thought.
Get out of my way! You want more?
Ow. Okay, this is about to go very wrong for the Blood Dragon.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way!
Ow. Well, it finally happened again. I went down in a fight. Alright, Spyro, here we go. Ow, you motherfuck. Get the hell away from me.
You want more?
You son of a bitch. What the? I think it's learned from my strat, you bitch. I did that first, you know. Oh, fuck you.
You want more?
Fuck. Go, fuck you. I can't go against Tough. Fuck it, I'm going against Tough Nut. I'm getting this tournament over and done with.
You can't beat me.
Ready? Fight!
Oh, they did it again. You son of a bitch. I somehow don't think the Blood Dragon is going to be able to take this one down. I say that, but we have effectively taken out... There it is. It's now down to 2 health bars. And actually make that 1. It's got less health than I do. Ta-da!
What kind of move is that?
Oh, for God's sakes. What, Cable, you're not being a dick this early. It's too early in your lifetime for that.
Surprise! Now you have to beat me if you want to win this time. You definitely can't beat me.
Oh no, it's the plot twist that absolutely no one saw coming, that the twins would be fighting together. Alright, well, time to mash triangle.
You want more?
Give it all you got.
You want this? You want this?
Goes to 2nd health bar. That goes to 3rd.
Get out of my way!
Nice move.
You want this? You want this?
That's 1 dragon down. Barely took a health bar. Half a health bar from me. This is going well so far, isn't it? This is exciting gameplay.
You want more?
Don't stop till it's had enough.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way! You want more?
You call that a drag?
Get out of my way! You want this? You want this? You want this? Get out of my way!
Get but the something out of it.
And 1 dragon to go. And I've got 2 and the 3rd health bars. I'll be fine.
Ready? Fight!
Huh.
How does this feel? Get out of my
Did
way!
not see the bit where Ruffnut has a nightmare.
You want this?
It's not gonna matter a whole lot though.
Doesn't love a blue sky.
Oh, come on.
Stand the heat. I saved some of this for you. Hey, that hurt, you know. You want more?
Ow.
Show 'em what you're
A
made
very
of.
effective suplex.
Who doesn't love a blue sky? Move, move. Who doesn't love a blue sky? Time to heat up your compass.
Oh, that was actually close. That's what it takes to be a close fight.
How could you lose like that?
Duh, the same way you lost.
My 3 dragons were meaner than yours.
I'll do better in the championship.
And I'll do better than you.
Hey guys, could one of you be a pal? Hoist me up to the tower? There's a horn I need to, borrow before somebody sees me.
I'll do it.
He asked me!
He likes me better.
If he likes you better, why is he standing on your face?
Because I like it.
Ah, so that's what the horn was for. It's a plot device for Not Loud.
I like that too!
Okay. Too much info?
Which horn? I haven't seen a horn. I might need glasses.
Do you think that would explain why you haven't seen a horn? I guess. More resource farming. Yay, what riveting gameplay. I've made that joke before, haven't I?
I saw a Snot Loud taking a horn towards the Wild Zone.
Of course, the Wild Zone. Well, it's a good thing we're going there anyway.
We need to find a...
Huh. I've not seen this either. Ah, that'll be why. That'll be because that's where Snotlout stashed the horn. Well, that was an easy fetch quest. Now we can get back to the next tournament. Well, I mean, I guess this sort of, we have no idea what to do, so let's just make the grindiest game possible. In some ways, I guess that means this game is ahead of its time. But also, that's a depressing statement. Especially considering that, again, round about 2 years before this game released, the very same developers using the very same engine as this game made a 2-player dragon adventure that's a lot better. I mean, that game still isn't perfect, far from it. But it is at least better than this. And it's better at how to be, it's better at being a How to Train Your Dragon game than this is, and this carries the license. Wait, hold on, there's an idea there somewhere. Can this... Can that be the successor to Spyro and that lad? It's the same thing. That video. the Hollywood blockbuster franchise that ripped off Spyro. You know what? In some ways, yes, I can't wait to find How to Train Your Dragon crap more than I'm probably already doing by me playing this game.
Good, you found it. Well, you deserve to blow the horn then. Head on over to the docks and give it a toot to start the next tournament.
Well, finally, I knew the female. No, this is not. This is gonna. It's gonna sound so wrong when I say the female character toots the horn, isn't it? But either way, I sort of knew that's exactly what would be a game mechanic, or you know, a thing that you have to do at some point throughout the story to open things up. I had just expected that it was, oh, I don't know, at the end of the first level.
This is the Hiccup tournament, where Hiccup of the Haddock clan is the leader. Fine wrestlers, stubborn as oxen.
Oh boy. You know what? I think I should train up my dragons. God, oh fuck, it's gonna be so much. Please, I just want to see my family.
No adding extra syllables, you're breaking the flow of the theme song.
So before I start what should hopefully be the final segment of this game, I do just want to make a note of what my progression percentage has gotten up to. Nice. As you can see, I've done what I said I would do. I've taken some time to grind all my well, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It is technically a grind, even if I didn't really repeat anything. It's just that, well, the training is like it's the least interesting game mode of the lot. So yeah. All the dragons are level 20. All of them are looking nice and spicy as all. Well, I haven't really done much with the Grunkle, mostly because I discovered actually that the Grunkle is relatively interesting. And probably the most interesting dragon of the lot. It is hilariously useless at medium and long range combat. If you can get up close and personal, it not only gets deadlier by the minute, but I've discovered something interesting about its secondary charged fire attack. In that, that's basically a bouncer from Ratchet & Clank going commando. As in, it'll first be one projectile that you know, shoot forward and ooh, big deal, the enemies can just dodge that. But then it explodes into two homing things that do damage. So the Grunkle might be surprisingly viable. Fuck it. Let's go win the Hick tournament, Cup. Do you get it? Do you get it? It's the Hiccup tournament, but because the last half of Hiccup's name is just the word cup, which is also a form of competition, then yeah, no, sorry Astrid, it was not a... I know I'm not funny. Fuck it. Go big or go home. Grunkle, you start out. Not Spyro, Stormfly, and the Blood Dragon as the backup. That sounds reasonable, right?
Ready? Fight!
Ow. You piece of shit. Fucking...
Bombs away!
Look at this. Watch it. Okay, that did nothing. Why did that do nothing? Game. Ah yes, the one weakness of the Grunkle. The bit where they also block.
Not a scratch on it. Impressive.
Ow.
Very.
KO!
So basically, Grunkle is hopeless.
Ready?
Right, Lanky Spyro, let's do this.
You want
Let's
more?
take this fucker down. Come on, Napalm. Yes. Who'd have thunk that the way to make Spyro's fire interesting was to just make it napalm? Ow. Why can't I control my... What manner of things is... There we go, I finally got control back.
You want more? I can't stand the heat. Chew on this.
Ow. Why the battle be so close, though? I should be winning this with no trouble.
How much pummeling can one dragon take?
Get out of my way.
Fucking die.
I can't stand the heat.
Ow. You fuck. I'm so glad I always have Stormfly and the Blood Dragon to lean back on.
Ready?
You want more?
Put some muscle in it!
You want more? Feel the heat.
How much pummeling can one dragon take?
You want more?
They're relentless!
Get out of my way. You want more?
I'm genuinely trying to pull off some of the combos I've learned in training, but the game isn't letting me because reasons.
KO!
Which is, what the fuck is the point of training if you're not gonna put me in situations where the training would be useful? The best strat is legitimately to just spam square and triangle. Because when you're not spamming square and triangle, your opponent goes on the offensive. When you are spamming square and triangle, they defend, but they will eventually break.
Chew on this.
What I'm saying is it feels like nobody thought about how the fighting would actually work in this dragon fighting...
This.
Ow. Oh, I lost sight of how little health I had. Well, that just goes to show, again, don't try and be fancy about it. Just fucking hit them. If you try and be fancy about it, that's when they get the upper hand.
Chew on this.
Just fucking pummel them to death. Like this.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Ta-da! Funny, I came from these developers that's basically press square to win. I wonder where I've seen that before. Well, to be fair, this is a lot more simplistic than that, because that game at least had you press square, I'm sorry, circle before you got to press square to win. And also it required you to be one of the two playable characters that you could switch between. Oh goody, one more. I think. before we can fight Hiccup. Proof that we're the greatest dragon tamer of all time.
Get out of my way! Look at your flaming!
Ow.
Bombs away!
See? Charge fire doesn't work. It takes too long to charge.
You want more?
If it took like 2 seconds less, I'd be fine with it, but it doesn't. It's too long.
Get out of my way! Chew on this!
Ow.
Get out of my way!
Come on. Break free. Yeah, there we go.
Get out of my way!
Yay! Finally undefeated, but look how little health I have left. Hiccup, of course, being a nerd. The fuck is the last one? Well, I know that the last one isn't toothless. But the others might as well be 3 toothlesses. Let's go. Oh, dramatic slow-mo.
Oh, look out! I've been practicing.
Yeah, good luck. Now we shall see. An AI that's practiced versus me spamming triangle. Who's going to win? I'm going to press no button other than triangle this whole game.
Chew on this!
Nice try.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way! You want more?
He got 1 hit in. Ah, this game is awful.
Ready? Fight!
Not even close.
Get out of my way! Chew on this! Chew on this! Chew on this!
Oh, he's getting more hits in. This is getting dangerous now. We might actually be facing combat.
Chew on this! Chew on this! Bad move. Bad move!
KO! Ready? Fight!
Chew on this!
Oh boy, it's got an extra health bar.
You want more?
The extra health bar taken care of.
This. You want more?
Nice try.
Get out of my way! Chew on this! Chew on this! Chew on this! You want more? Chew on this!
I'm still in the green. This is, and I've pressed nothing but triangle and, you know, the directional stick.
Fight!
You want more? Chew on this! Get out of my way!
God, the icon is so goofy for this one.
Chew on this!
Nice try.
Ooh, it's fighting back.
Chew on this!
And end. I won by pressing triangle, everybody! What engaging gameplay! Oh goody, we've unlocked the expert difficulty for the challenges.
Lost. Tournament leaders shouldn't lose. Wow, you have the best looking battle axe.
After that defeat, I am not worthy of wielding it.
Oh, well, if you're not gonna fight, what are you gonna do?
Cave sweeper's an honorable profession.
Just want to let you losers know that I found a new dragon for fighting in the championship. Too bad there's no real competition.
No real competition. I'll show him what my trained dragons can do.
Can I keep this?
No.
Oh, what? Okay. Hiccup deserves that defeat after that. What a fucking asshole. No, I don't. I want to get the chicken, you game.
Here's your scale. May it bring you good luck in the championship.
Right, back to Gobber.
I knew someone would know about the dragon.
That was it. Are you fucking kidding me? That was all it took
This day, isn't it?
to unlock the final battle. Ah,
Smoke fish, anyone?
you game. Fine, you know what? Let's do the tournament, and if I decide I can be bothered, then we'll go back and let's at least scope it out.
Congratulations! You've earned the chance to battle in the championship.
Huh. It's fine, everyone else has only got level 20s anyway. It'll probably be okay. Right, time to press triangle.
Ready?
Fish Legs final. And it's got an extra health bar, because of course it does. Mind you, that extra health bar is not gonna help it a lot.
Chew on this. You want more? Chew on this.
Go, fish legs, go!
You want more? Get out of my way.
Nope.
Chew on this. Ram him into the ground.
No.
You want more?
Take that. Yeah, that.
How long is this dragon gonna move?
You want more?
Don't let that dragon get you down! KO!
Oh god, one down, 4 to go. Oh, please let this be the final gauntlet. Oh, I don't know how much else I can take.
Fight!
You put up a good fight.
Ow. Not fair, not fair.
My head hurts just watching. You want more? That's a move I haven't seen before.
Don't worry. It'll hurt. I'm hot and not in a good way.
Chew on this.
Okay, I am having to go a little bit experimental on this one, I feel.
Anybody win yet?
So my press triangle all game is a little bit lost.
Chew on this. Get out of my way.
Mind you, pressing triangle is still very much doing the brunt work of it.
Chew on this.
That's what I call a hit.
KO!
Next, okay, I'm gonna do this battle with my eyes closed. Are you ready?
Ready? Fight!
You put up a good fight. You put up a good fight.
Chew on this. Chew on this.
Am I still facing the opponent?
Get out of my way.
Don't worry.
Chew on this. Chew on this. Chew on this. Ram him into the ground. Get out of my way.
KO!
Hey, I won with my eyes closed.
Ready?
Fucking hell, you know it's bad when you have to invent bullshit mechanics like that. Just for the sake of a somewhat entertaining playthrough. Again, this works largely because the Night Fury has the speed to back it up. Like, I feel like that's the big difference. The Night Fury is just... It's just fast enough for alternate fight strategies to be viable. Whereas none of the other dragons really are. Fuck it, let's try it. Do I go for triangle again? I think I should, because the dragons are equal.
Let's do this again.
Ready? Fight!
Before you say anything how to train your dragon fans, yes, I know I should have probably put Stormfly into this so we could have a sort of fair Stormfly versus Toothless battle. But that's not what this game is interested in. And to be fair, neither really am I. I just want to get this over with at this point. Bucket triangle for victory. The old reliable mesh triangle.
Ready? Fight!
Chew on this! Look behind you! Chew on this! Get out of my way! Feel the heat! That's the move I haven't seen before! You want more? Attack!
Ow. 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 That hurts. Ooh. This is gonna be spicy, boy.
Ready? Fight!
Missed! Get out of my way!
Wow.
KO!
Wow. Well, that was
Ready? Fight!
Stormfly, please kill it for us.
Knock the stuffing out of it.
My head hurts just watching! You want more?
Watch out!
Missed! You want more? Get out of my way!
Don't let that dragon get you down! Attack!
So what I mean, stage 2 charged fire just isn't.
Nice try.
Well, it works kind of on the Night Fury. Because again, Night Fury is speed.
Not even close.
You want more?
But on everything else, it's just a waste of time.
Watch out!
Look behind you! Chew on this!
Here I come!
Chew on this!
Finally.
KO! Victory!
Versus Not Loud. Well then, fuck it, let's see what he's got. I don't... If that is a thing from the movies, then let me know, because I don't know.
gonna crush you, wimp!
Ready? Fight!
Chew on this! You want more? Sheep moves, no doubt! Get out of my way! Chew on this!
I just triangle to win against it.
Chew on this!
Not today!
Get out of my way! Chew on this!
Eat my brain!
You want more?
KO! Rough it up!
Ready? Fight!
You want more? Bombs away! Chew on this! Ram him into the ground! You want more? You want more?
Don't let that dragon take you down!
Bombs
Okay, the
away!
Night Fury is actually badass. So it's kind of, you know, appropriate, the direction I've taken mine.
Ready? Fight!
You want more?
Can't hit this!
You want more? That's a move I haven't seen before.
That just fuels my fire!
You want more? Get out of my way!
That's the new meta way of doing it. Triangle to break the shield, then daze them with some more triangles, then level 2 fire from a Night Fury. That's it.
Oh yeah! Me!
Ram him into the ground! Get out of my way!
That's the new meta play. And with that we can punch way above our weight.
Fight!
Get out of my way!
And... Kapuya Kisha.
KO!
Was not that fucking difficult.
Victory!
The grapple ground. Hold on. Cell phone. Is the grapple grounder a thing? Phantom, fuck off. I don't wanna. No, that first appeared in the How to Train Your Dragon game. So if it has appeared in something other than this game, then this is where it originated. It also says in the How to Train Your Dragon wiki that this is a Wii game. It isn't! I've been using RPCS3 to play it! It's very much also on PlayStation 3 and thus presumably Xbox 360. Right, so it's kind of appeared in the first movie as in it's a generic Eastern dragon. Then it makes an appearance in this as the final boss. Yay. And then it's appeared in Rise of Berg, aka Shed mobile game, and then School of Dragons is presumably just like a School of Dragons, or SOD for short. Virtual RPG style game from the So yeah, basically made up for this game, and then the others kind of ran with it for like 2 games.
Well, you're quite the Viking warrior. Who knew? I admit, I had my doubts. But you conquered every challenge and obstacle. And it's not easy for a Viking to say this out
Okay,
loud,
I admire that as a
but
visual
I'm proud of
gag.
you. Now it's time to
It's
sit
not
back
not
and
having to
relax
carve in good
and relish
Vikings
your
don't
victory.
cheat like 100
That's
times.
one of the asteroid contests.
Is a rotten Viking!
You'd better hurry.
You know what? Stoic, Nolan North. You know what? There's not really much more to it. Let's check out if they've got some good artworks. Boy, I love it when the artworks are presented in the style of a video. That means you can't just skip to whichever bit you wanted to see. You have to see the whole thing. I would not be surprised to find out that that's why I've got not really all that much interest in the Well, I mean, I say that I do think that the Dawn of the Dragon concept art is interesting. I just don't want to sit through the video. I don't care. Cut to future me talking about whatever the fuck future me wants to talk about with this game. I guess that's one way to end a video past me, but you know, fair enough. This game does suck the life force out of people. You go get some rest, you'll feel better. Hi, it's voiceover me, trying to record what is now the third attempt at coming up with a good closing thoughts / outro segment, because the first version was written way after recording, but well before editing, and version 2 got a bit too long and rambly for my liking. I'm gonna go straight to the point, and apologies in advance to any developer of this game who may be here to hear me say this. This game sucks. A lot. I could probably list more, but I've managed to coherently narrow the reason why it sucks down to just 3 points. The game shares next to nothing with the movie it was developed to coincide with. Opinions on the sequels aside, I think it's fair to say that the first How to Train Your Dragon movie genuinely lives up to the reputation you hear about in video essays, being very much up there with Kung Fu Panda and the Shrek trilogy as some of the best DreamWorks has to offer. The action scenes are fantastic, the directing holds up to this day, the John Powell score frankly doesn't belong in this world. Compare and contrast with the game. While the fighting moves themselves are pretty well animated, the combat boils down to press triangle to win. The game is a chore simulator, often forcing you to traverse the same route through the village multiple times, and the score is... I mean, it's there? It's just not really doing much. Look, y'all should know by now how much I love doing a soundtrack tangent, to spotlight a few diamonds amongst the rough that is an otherwise forgettable soundtrack, but I can't do it with this game. Sorry, Stephen Barton, who would later go on to compose the soundtrack for the Titanfall games. This ain't it. So it doesn't hold a candle to the movie. But there might be an explanation for this. See, the movie is based on a book, in much the same way as the 2016 Ratchet & Clank movie is based on a game, just with wildly different results. Don't watch Ratchet & Clank, but do keep that movie in mind. Trust me, it'll be video relevant in a moment. As such, you might expect a complete script rewrite that ultimately gave us the movie we know and love to severely mess with the development of the game, but... engaging H-Bomber Guy baiting mode. I managed to find, i.e. I genuinely stumbled upon this randomly at first, and then it turned out to be the only linked article on the Strange Dragonflies Wikipedia page. You know how this works. This Rest in Play post-mortem article by Superpower, in which they talk about development on How to Train Your Dragon, where it turns out, nope, the game was safe all along. Which neatly ties us into point number 2. The game is not fun on its own merit. Remember when I told you to keep the Ratchet & Clank movie in mind but a few seconds ago? If you've forgotten that already, I'd recommend getting a memory checkup. Not unlike How to Train Your Dragon, a companion game was inevitable, and like the Ratchet movie, we generally don't talk about the Ratchet game. But this is my video and I do what I want. I bring all of this up because the Ratchet movie had this fun little side effect called everything it touches becomes a development hotcake. Watch the Golden Bolts video on that, they do it much more justice than I ever could. My point with this segment is that, despite the movie sucking bad, and despite the story in the game sucking bad, the moment-to-moment run-and-gun gameplay is... actually kinda good in the better levels, but whenever it forgets how to be a bad hallway shooter, that is. If you separate this game from the context of the movie and its own cutscenes, you've got a gaming experience that's not as bad as you remember it being. It's not brilliant or anything, don't get me wrong on that, but it's okay. If you separate the How to Train Your Dragon game from the context of the movie and its combined, 3 minutes of cutscenes, you have exactly the same shutdown of mental capacities that I've been dealing with since I played this. It's not an overstatement when I say I might genuinely have to find a clip from the deleted scenes of the Ratchet movie I can use to refer to this game from now on. That is how bad it is. But it's somehow only gotten worse since I first played it. Entirely because I now feel relatively confident in saying that these developers could probably have done so much more. Sometime in 2023, I forget exactly when, I was having a conversation with my sister, and I mentioned to her that the developers of the one game we had where we could play two-player co-op that we genuinely enjoyed, and wasn't PS3 era Call of Duty, didn't have a good track record when it comes to games, and that, frankly, it's a miracle that Dawn of the Dragon is a high B to low A tier game. That was before I'd played the Asterix XXL games. Having played them, and especially XXL 2, as well as read that the company was never really doing all that well, and then in the wake of the financial crisis, Disney apparently cancelled some projects they were to be working on. This is according to Frédéric Blanc, one of the studio founders, in that Rest in Play interview, in which he also goes on to say that Jean-Marie Nesseret, another of the biggest of all big boys in Strange Dragonflies, was probably just getting tired of all that. And I can't really blame anyone for that. Jean-Christophe Blanc makes a note that their game dev journey began with the 1992 Alone in the Dark, and when they left Strange Dragonflies circa 2007-2008, they were almost immediately contacted by Eden Games to work on their own Alone in the Dark game. Okay, getting real here. Why has Eden and the 2008 Alone in the Dark embedded themselves this firmly into my reality? The original version of this script had a joke about how the How to Train Your Dragon movie is about a character with imposter syndrome learning that nothing's wrong with them, and in a play on the It's Always Joey joke, I'd say that it's always Dawn of the Dragon, because, well, let's face it, that's basically Cinder's character arc as well. Apparently, it's not always Dawn of the Dragon, but it is always Eden and Alone in the Dark 2008. I'm still not playing it.